Wildlife officials are desperately trying to rescue a group of about 40 seals that are stuck in the town of Roddickton, Newfoundland. The seals came ashore after being trapped by sea ice. They are wandering dangerously close into the paths of cars and creating other hazards in this town. Officials have now begun to rescue the seals. They've saved about 8 of them so far. Joining us this morning is the mayor of Roddickton Bidarm, Sheila Fitzgerald. Good to talk to you this morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
Mayor, I was surprised to learn that it is illegal to touch marine mammals, which is why it is so tricky to rescue them. So how are these seals being rescued?
Department of Fisheries and Oceans officers are actually in town, and they're using a net, a special kind of net that has a pole on each end of the net. So there's 2 poles that are horizontal. And what they're doing is they're cradling the net over the seals and then scooping them up, pulling the 2 poles together and then tying the poles. It's the most humane way so the seal doesn't get hurt, and we can happily return them back to the ocean.
This must be heavy work. These are not small or light animals.
No, actually, locals have been very, very helpful in terms of helping the DFO capture the seals, and when we say help, they're not actually touching them. They're like, stopping them from running away, because as you can appreciate, the seals, they're quite fast animals, and they don't want to be near to people. So by having people kind of stop them in their tracks, it gives the officers a chance to actually get the net around them.
Are they safe, Mayor? I understand that at least 2 have been struck and killed so far. Like, what are the concerns for safety for these animals?
Well, they're harp seals, so the pelts are very light. They're like a light gray, white color with a couple of dark spots. Here in Newfoundland right now, it's a blanket of snow. So we use salt and sand in order to treat the ice so that when we have traction with driving our cars and so on. So when these little seals get on the road, they actually blend in with the road, making it very hard for motorists to see where they are. So a couple has been struck. Motorists have been very, very cautious to, keeping an eye out, knowing that we've had so many new residents of seals in town, have been very cautious in terms of driving around. I know on the way to work this morning, I seen that there was a seal on the road right now. So DFO is in town actually bright and early this morning, continuing with their efforts to rescue these seals.
I know there are wild animals, but they're also very cute. Are you finding that people are just stopping to take photographs with them?
Oh, there's lots of photographs. I mean, Facebook is inundated with all kinds of pictures. I mean, people are going not real close, but semi-close to get pictures. I mean, you can't help but feel heartfelt for these animals. But again, they are wild animals, and if you go too close, they will bark, and they have sharp teeth, and we've been warning the public. It's very important that you stay away from these animals.
Where are they being placed once they're being rescued?
Well, because our town of Roddickton Bidarm is actually inside of a little inlet, we're actually driving them about 20 kilometers out to a community by the name of Inglee, where the ocean is wide open. So they're being transported out to this spot where they're being released back into the wild.
Is there a chance that you could see something like this happen again, where you end up with, dozens of seals in your town?
Well, I mean, every year it's not uncommon to see, a handful, maybe 2 or 3 or 4. And they usually make their way back out, I assume, to the edge of the ice before it freezes too far out. The ice now is at least 5 miles out. I've never seen this. I've been here for over 25 years. I have never seen this many seals come to town and get disorientated and stay here for this long. So will it happen again? Who knows?
I know that they do create a bit of havoc in your town, but they're also pretty cute. Are you going to be sad to see them go?
Well, that is a yes-no kind of question, because, while they're cute and so on, it's been phenomenal, the response that these seals have gotten as a result of coming to our town. They've caught the attention and the hearts of people everywhere, provincially, nationally, internationally. So we're looking forward to going back to normal and, being 40 seal residents less.
Mayor Fitzgerald, thanks for your time this morning.
Thanks for having me.